Hi everyone, it's Sarah, the owner and maker behind Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are a new viewer, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, a big welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are here. If you haven't done so yet, or if you're new and you enjoy the content, do feel free to subscribe and hit the bell and you'll be notified when new videos are posted. I do try to post weekly, but that sometimes gets postponed. But for the most part, I post weekly. This week's video is going to be a little short. One, it's absolutely gorgeous out. I don't know how it is by you, but here in Michigan, especially Southwest Michigan, it is like 70 degrees in November, which is pretty unheard of. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm just gonna try to get a video up here, but I'm gonna be outside because I need to get some stuff done outside, and I really want to be outside. It's beautiful. Been cooped up all day working. So what I'm wearing is actually my very first, I'm pretty positive this is my very first knit garment in Kaboo yarn. This is Kaboo yarn, and it's in, I cannot tell you the colorways, but it's like a kind of a gray color, and then this is kind of a peachy color, and this one is like this blue, kind of blue color. I don't know the names, but Kaboo yarn is cotton bamboo blend, and this is proof that I can complete an item with Kaboo. For those of you that are new, I am not a huge cotton fan. I very much dislike knitting with cotton, especially Kaboo right now. I have had a really hate relationship with it, more than love. It's awful. I do love the garments that it created. It's very comfortable. It's cotton, so it breathes nicely, and it grew a little bit because it's cotton and bamboo, so it definitely grew. I did make it longer. I think it's the Melly top. I don't know if I have it on my Ravelry, but it's I think Expression Fiber Arts is the company that actually has the listing for the pattern. I'm pretty sure it's the Melly top. I think that's the name of it. So it was a very nice color work. So this is my first color work and my first cotton and my first garment. Pretty sure it's all those first in one. I like to challenge myself, so that's what I did. The sleeves ended up a little bit bigger, kind of, than I thought it would be, but totally fine. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. So there you go. That's my little tangent. As far as shop updates, Advent. So I do just have a couple left in the shop. I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. I have all of my Advent for myself. I did keep one for myself. I have it tucked away up on my little top shelf there with my, I have a not progress keeper, a stitch marker. It's a stitch marker Advent calendar that I purchased from another creator out of the Michigan Fiber Festival. That's up there on that shelf. And then I have my Advent, the Multifarious Nature Advent, next to it in all my little bags. And the 100 gram full-size skein for day 25. And I'm super pumped. I heard from Suburban Stitcher in one of her recent little Instagram posts that she is wrapping things up with her Advent, which I purchased her Advent too. So I'm really excited. Suburban Stitcher, I should be getting her Advent soon, so then I can put that up there with it, because I'm definitely going to be opening those in December. Really excited. She said it's like her magnum opus. I'm really excited about that. I love supporting other makers, and yeah, very excited about that. For my Advent, like I said, there's just a couple left still in the shop. They are no longer pre-orders. They will be shipped as soon as you purchase them. There are also just a couple of last year's Advent if you're looking for a non-superwash. So if you're looking for a non-superwash, my Peruvian Highland Wool base, which is a wonderful base. If you're looking for a non-superwash, highly recommend my Peruvian Highland Wool. It's very comfortable. It's springy, bouncy, wonderful for stitch definition. And you can hear all about stitch definition if you watch my video about my All the Lights cardigan that I knit up in a prior video. So if you check out that video, you'll see my Peruvian Highland Wool in all its glory in my scarlet colorway. So loved that project, and it's beautiful. So that's Peruvian Highland Wool, and and that is last year's Advent. This year's Advent is 3 different bases, just sort of sprinkled throughout the entire calendar. Day 1 through 24 are mini skeins that are 20 grams each, and they vary on the bases. They're all superwash bases, so they are like merino nylon blends, merino cashmere nylon blends, which, oh, so wonderful, something new to me. And then, of course, I had to have some with stellina in it, because bring on the sparkle for the holidays, can I say that? It is a fade from one color to the next. There are a few colors in this beautiful fade, and it is inspired by the feeling that I get by looking at the photo. That is the inspiration photo for the Cozy 2022 Advent. So if you want to just hop on over to that video, and if you look at that photo and it just brings you all the coziness and you're excited by that, then you would, I believe, absolutely love the 2022 Advent calendar, and I hope you will purchase one if you're looking for one. As I said, there's just a couple left, so I don't want you to miss out. If you really want one, I will leave them in the shop until I run out. So there's that. I also have another shop update. So as I mentioned in one of my prior videos, I want to knit up sorry, my dog just like barked like crazy. Anyway, I want to dye up. I dyed up. I got so distracted. Anyway, I want to, I dyed up colors for it's Andrew Mowry's big comfy cardigan. I want to knit on that coming up here, and I did dye up a bunch of a colorway that I don't currently have stocked in the shop, but I will definitely dye it up. It is a new colorway. So I still need to photograph it for the website. This has been on my list for a while now. I'm sorry that I haven't put it on the website yet, but if you are interested, definitely email me. So this is that colorway. It's Chestnut. So if you love this color, it's a beautiful brown with kind of orangey undertones to it. It's very cozy and wonderful. This is going to be the main color. This is also on my Peruvian Highland wool base, just so you know what the base is. It's gorgeous. It's so cozy. So this is going to be the main color that is for the big comfy cardigan. I think that's it, big comfy cardigan, or big cozy cardigan. And then I just dyed up, I'm going to call this Autumn Kiss. So I was super inspired, as I said before, I'm in Michigan. And everything, well, now it's starting to kind of go away, but it was in full color, absolutely beautiful. And I saw some trees with this color in their leaves, and it's pretty much like the way that when the color goes from green to this like dark, deep red. So this is Autumn Kiss. So it's definitely inspired by the kiss on the leaves. And this one, I twisted it up pretty tight, so you can't really see some of the speckling as well. But this is on my sock base that is merino, not superwash merino. So it's superwash merino and nylon blend. And then this is what it looks like on my Surrey base. So I did actually dye up some on the Surrey base. I apologize. I will get this in the shop. It will probably be this weekend. So bear with me. I'm just like literally only had a half hour to record a video because the sun is going down. That's just the way life is right now. I know many people are dealing with that. But this is, again, that Autumn Kiss colorway, but you can really see the darker speckles and sections on this one. And this is the same on the other skein as well. I just should open it up so you can see it. So, here we go. It's kind of hard to see on this one. So this one didn't get as much of, well, it has some. Here you go. It's like it does have some of the darker speckles. But the Surrey really, because it's so splotchy, it's so fluffy. But it's so fluffy that it really makes it look more of a watercolor speckle, where these speckles are much more pronounced and like in one spot. Where with this, because of the halo, it really makes it kind of puff out and mute it out and look more watercolor. But this is, again, Autumn Kiss, and this is what I'm going to use on the collar of the cozy, big, comfy cardigan, which I know is hilarious because I said I was going to try to do a neutral. I wanted to do a neutral and do it all neutral. But then I thought to myself, let's be honest, am I really going to wear it that much if it's just all neutral? Maybe. But if it has a super fun, pretty color to it, I just feel like I would wear it more. I don't know. I really think it's beautiful. I think it's a gorgeous color. I think it would look good on a lot of people because it's this, oh my gosh. It's a corally orange and like peach, and it's simply stunning. I absolutely love this color. I was so inspired by those leaves, and it came out exactly how I wanted it to. I'm really happy with it. And I think it just is such a fun contrast to the very neutral look of this. So, super fun. That's going to be the big comfy cardigan. We'll see when I cast it on. I might cast it on soon. I don't know, because I do want to work on it. And of course, I want to work on my Advent starting in December. I'm going to be working on my Advent for the habitation throw, which is going to be absolutely wonderful, blissful knitting. I cannot wait for that. So I might be able to do this with that. It's just hard to work on a lot of really big projects at once. But we will see. I'm sure I'll work on it soon. As far as works in progress go, I am only working on one thing. I know I said I was going to work on my brioche sweater, and I did not. I didn't, you guys. Because I was addicted to working with my Plutolopi, which is unspun yarn. I'm telling you, if you have never worked with unspun yarn, you are in for a treat if you give it a try. I am working on Melanie Hoffman's sweater. It is the Wild Posy sweater. And it's in my super cute coffee project bag. But here we have it. I have made major progress because, as I said, this was the only thing I was basically working on. Last weekend, I finished the Mael Shorty socks. I actually gifted those to someone. So I don't have them to show you, but I did finish those, and they fit her perfectly. I'm so grateful because I really was hoping they would. So I did finish that, so I had a finished object. But this is that Wild Posy sweater in Plutolopi. It is so pretty, guys. And look at this. I have major progress. I have both sleeves done. Check, check. And then I am just working down the body now in blissful knitting wonder. I am using, this is the last plate of the 4 plates of Plutolopi, so I'm just going to knit with it. I really would like to just use it all up on it. That's my goal. If I end up having extra, I don't know, maybe I'll make a little hat or something. But I think I'm just going to keep knitting with it so that I get some length to it. And, of course, I have ribbing to do with it as well. So the primary things that I changed, I didn't mean to, but I accidentally did the decreases 1 row further than they were supposed to be. I don't want to give too much away. It's a paid for pattern. So my sleeves are actually a little bit longer, possibly, than they normally would have been. I don't know. The reason I say that is that, well, I guess they're not. They would be if I had knit them fully, but you normally do a longer amount of the ribbing on the cuff, and I actually did about half of the ribbing that I normally was going to do, according to the pattern. But it's got this cute little detail on the cuffs. Love this poof detail. And then it also has that poof detail around the yoke. So cute. And then it's got the textured stitch, and there's also lace going on. You can't really see it too well at the moment, but there is little lace posy pattern going on around the yoke. So this is going to be nice and cozy and warm. Another sweater I can wear to work because I am loving wearing my sweaters to work. They're nice and warm, nice and comfy. As long as it's not super hot at work, they're really comfortable. because wool regulates unless it's really hot. I mean, if it's 80 degrees, you should not be wearing a Icelandic wool sweater. But when it's 50 degrees or 60 or even 70 in the building, like if it hits 70, it's not bad. It actually is okay. It's pretty comfortable. But as long as it's cold outside. But yeah, I'm loving this so far. I obviously still have quite a bit more to do, but I'm very excited by it. And I'm just trucking along. As you can see, I'm almost disconnecting my Plutolopi right here. It's very fragile, so if it gets caught, you can easily tear it. So, yeah, fragile to knit with, but once it's in knit form, it's actually extremely durable. I have worn my other Plutolopi sweaters so many times, actually both of them. I have 2 other ones that are Plutolopi, and I wear them constantly, and they look brand new. So, very durable and wonderful. And then, of course, I want to work with my Nutiden. I want to do the Forager sweater with the Nutiden in Verveer. I think it's Verveer is the colorway. It's really beautiful. I want to knit with that as well because that, for winter and fall colors, is so beautiful. So I really want to knit with that as well. So I'm pretty excited. I have a lot of projects that I would like to work on. I'd love to hear what you guys are working on and what you're interested in. What kind of projects have you been working on? And if you have a favorite, I'd love to hear about it below. And yeah, and some of your favorite colors to work with this current season you may be in. If you want to let me know what season you're in down below and what colors you like to work with. Even like if you want to share a photo of a project you're working on, I'd love to see it. And I'm sure everybody else would love to see it too. And yeah, that's about it. Again, I said it was going to be a shorter video today, and I really mean it. I need to go outside. The sun has almost set. It's pretty dark out there. It's just really fast leaving us. I'm not really have much of a life update right now, other than the fact that, you know, I'm just really getting pumped up for Advent season. I love it. I am just listening to old videos from people that talked about their Advents, and I'm really excited. I love the season. Christmas is like, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite seasons, and I think I've always enjoyed it, but as an adult, like I enjoy it even more. It might be weird. I don't know. I'm sure others do too. What's one of your favorite seasons? I'd love to hear your favorite season and maybe one of your favorite traditions to do during that season. If you want to share that below, I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye.